Hello friends, in this lecture we are going to learn about articles. Articles can be defined as articles are the demonstrative adjectives A, N, THE. These three are called articles. So before going to learn about these articles, why one should learn about articles? If we are going to learn about the use of articles, we can able to improve our communication skill effectively, and we can able to use articles with a specific purpose, and that's the reason we can able to use correct sentences without any errors or error-free sentences. And most of the competitive examinations, a few questions will be expected on articles, so it will be helping to crack even competitive examination also, and even we can able to improve our communication skills also. So when we coming to the types of articles, articles are two types. They are definite article and indefinite articles. As I said, an are indefinite articles, and the is called definite article, because when we are using these three, the function of an is completely different to the use of article the. So here the is used with a definite purpose, and that's the reason we can say the is called definite article. But in the case of an are used with a non-definite function, and that's the reason we are calling these two are indefinite articles. So here, if we look at this example, I saw a bus which hit a lamp post. The lamp post bent and the bus damaged. Here in this sentence, we can able to say here article is used like a bus, a lamp post, the lamp post, the bus. Three times, one, two, three, four times article is used. In two cases, both the definite and indefinite articles are used. For example, the first one, I saw a bus. Here, a bus is not exactly known bus, an unknown bus, a bus. Hit a lamppost also. Like a lamppost means on the road, several lampposts are there. That a bus, unknown bus hit an unknown lamppost. But when we are reading the sentence further, we'll be getting an idea on it exactly. The lamppost bent and the bus damaged. The lamppost here, the second one, the lamppost is exactly the lamppost bent. Which lamppost? The lamppost which is hit by the bus. Which bus which hit the lamppost? Exactly, these two are definite, and that's the reason for a definite purpose, with a definite purpose we are using the. And further, if we move on, the use of definite article is a specific one, and in several places we can use the definite article. If we see these examples, and there is an acronym also, if we get an idea on this acronym, we can able to use definite article exactly without any mistake. Like here, use of definite article, then when we can able to use And where we can able to use a definite article is explained here in this slider very clearly. But before that, just if you see uh, the acronym, which is like USA on the left side of slider, we can able to find capital letters are there, like USAGROMPHNDTSL. Like this is an acronym. This is an acronym which is going to give a complete use of definite article, and where and how we are using definite article. It will be giving us a clear idea on the usage of definite article. Like here, U is standing for unique or universal objectives. Like better, U is standing for unique or universal objectives. Which are unique objectives and which are called, or which are universal objectives? We know that this sun is a universal object. Earth is a universal object. Moon is also a universal object. So, before to the names of sun, earth, and moon, we need to use the definite article. So, it will become the sun, the earth, the moon. The second one is U after one. S. S is standing for sacred, special books or superlative degree. Sacred or special books. So all of the holy books like Quran, Bible, Bhagavad Gita, Tripitakas, all these are holy books, sacred books of religion. So before to the names of all these scriptures, books, we need to use a definite article. So it will become the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, the Tripitakas, the Bible. Exactly. Then in superlative degree also we can use a THE, the definite article. What is superlative degree? As we know that adjective has three forms, that is positive, comparative, and superlative form. If we use the normal form of an adjective is called positive degree, and if we are using adjective with a comparison to the other one is called comparative. If we compare it, if we use an adjective in a comparison of one with all is called superlative degree. For example, we can use beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Beautiful. Sita is beautiful. This is no comparison is made. The quality of a subject or a person is made here. Sita's beauty is said. Sita is beautiful. Sita is more beautiful than Gita. So Sita is compared with Gita, more beautiful. Then most beautiful, the most beautiful. Like Sita is most beautiful than all the girls. It will, like in every superlative degree, we use the definite article THE. Then the third use of definite article is A. A stands for adjective. Adjective changes to noun most of the time. We are just not using it in a proper way. If we wanted to say about people, poor people, rich people, white people, clever people, with such an expression we are using, but exactly it's not correct. If we are using the definite article before to poor or rich or white or black, it indicates the people. So it will become a noun. So here, that is the case here. The poor, the rich, and it goes on. And the next fourth one is THE used before to the names of all the geographical structures. The geographical structures are rivers, lakes, oceans, plateaus, volcanoes, mountain ranges, and bays. Lot of, like, whichever, except a single mountain, except an a continent. Before to all the geographical structures, we need to use the definite article the. For example, the Ganges, the Indian Oceans, the Arabian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, the Antarctic, like, not exactly, not Antarctic, because it is a continent. Like, we can use the definite article before two geographical structures. The next one is a religion. When religion, before to religion, whenever use a definite article. But in case of, if the religion is indicating its people, certainly we need to use the definite article the. For example, the Hindu, we could not say Hindu people, Christian people, or in such cases, such a way we could not say. We need to say the Hindu, the Christian, like, that's the process. The next one is O standing for ordinal. As we know that numbers are two types. They are ordinals and cardinals. Cardinals are saying the quantity. Ordinals are saying the standards, showing the standard. For example, first, so couldn't use bare word first. Use definite article with first. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and the last. Like, with every ordinal, we need to use the definite article. And the next one, as we know that before to all the musical instruments, also before to the names of all the musical instruments, we need to use the definite article, like the flute, the veena, the tabla, the harmonium, the guitar, the piano, etc. And the other one, the next one is P standing for proper noun changes to common noun. Most of the time we come across in some of the cases, like Rohan is the Sachin of our college. Here, before to Sachin, we use the definite article, the Sachin of our college. Here, the Sachin is becoming common now. When we are using definite article in front of Sachin, the Sachin will become a cricketer. So in such a way, we can use, we can make to make a proper noun as common noun, we are using the definite article. And the next one is H. H is standing for historical constructions or historical incidents. Before to the names of all the historical constructions and historical incidents, we need to use the definite article. For example, the Red Fort, the Buland Darwaza, the Golconda Fort, the Charminar, the Qutub Minar, and even the War of Panipat, the War of Therain, the First World War, the Second World War, even we can, the War of Plassey, like, etc. Like, so on, we can use before to the incidents and historical constructions. We need to use the definite article. And the next one is N. N standing for newspapers. Before to the names of all the newspapers, we need to use the definite article. For example, the Times of India. Then the next one is D. D standing for directions. Before to all the names of directions, the north, the south, the east, the west, the northeast, the southeast, the southwest. Like we need to use a definite article before to the names of all the directions. The next T is standing for trains. Before to the names of express trains, we need to use the definite article TH. For example, the Telangana Express, the Golconda Express, the Howrah Express, etc. And the next one is S. S is standing for ships and satellites. Before to the names of all the ships and all the satellites, we need to use the definite article. For example, ships like the Sagaramatta, the Titanic, etc. Satellites, the Aryabhatta, the INSAT, the PSLV, the GSLV, etc. And next one, and even the last one also, language indicating its people. For example, the people who speaks Telugu is called Telugu people. The people who speak Hindi, Hindi people. Tamil speaking people, like we are saying, we are using the words in such a context, but exactly the people who speaks Tamil are the Tamil, the people who speak Telugu are the Telugu, the Bengali, the Gujarati. Like we need to use THE to indicate its people, the people who are speaking that language. If we use THE in front of the language, it indicates the people who speaks it. And further, if we move on to indefinite article, I said already indefinite articles are A, N. These are sound-based articles because A is certainly used with a consonant sound and N is used before to a noun which has a vowel sound. So here, this slide will be explaining is exactly the use of both indefinite articles, the use of A and even N. Also, A and R, both the articles are called sound-based articles, as I said. Here, if we watch this slide very clearly, use A before a singular noun with consonant sound. Example, a bat, a cat, a mat, a rat, a hat, etc. And use of N is before singular noun with a vowel sound. Example, an ash, an enemy, an igloo, an orange, an umbrella. And the next purpose of using A is A used before to silent vowel sounds. Example, an European, not an European, a European, because here E is pronounced as U. So that's the reason we are not using N before to European. So we are using it as a consonant sound, a European. And the next example, a one-legged beggar. So here, one O, though it is starting with the vowel, but it is pronouncing as a consonant V sound. And the next one is a union. It is not an union because though it is starting with the vowel, its sound is U, yeah. So that's the reason in front of union we are using A, not N. Use of N before an an aspirated sounds like H, like an R, an honest, and in some of the cases like abbreviations which are starting with F, M, N, or S, X. For example, NMLA, an L plate, an X mass. Sometimes it is possible to use A in front of MLA. Then in such cases, we need to read it as a member of parliament, a member of legislative assembly, a member of parliament, and an Xmas instead of an Xmas. If it is a Christmas, an Xmas. So when we are using these two A N before two abbreviations, we need to change its pronunciation according to the article which we are using, whether it is sound based or vowel or consonant one. Then if we move on further, where we are not using the articles. So here this slide is creating complete idea on where we are not using definite article. Before names of single mountains and continents, we could not use THE. For example, couldn't say the Asia, the America, but it is. Then before food like lunch, dinner, breakfast, couldn't say the lunch, the dinner, the breakfast. The other one, go to work, like go to work, be at work, like in some other cases also we're not using definite article. Then couldn't use before to the names of the Osmania University or the Kakatiya University, the Telangana University. Don't use in such a way. Like in I'm going to the church. Don't use definite article THE, going to the church. Okay, then I'm going to the bed. I am on the bed. This is also avoidable situation of a definite article. I'm in the hospital. He is in the hospital. Like here is this is also a small correction. We could not use a definite article in this context also. Like there are some other examples are also given in the slide. If you go through it, you will be finding it very clearly. The other one, omission of articles. When we need to leave article, we could not use article. Could not use article before two proper nouns. Like we know that proper noun is the name of a particular person, a particular place, a particular object. So that's a reason. Don't use article before two. The Rama, the Krishna, like the Sita. Couldn't use article with proper nouns. Could not use article, any article, whether it is an or the. Could not use article before to an idli, dosa, vada, or puri, or the biryani, or like whichever the food item. Before that, we need to leave vomit article. And before the names of relations also, we could not use article, and do not use article before two substances and abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are the feelings only. So before two abstract nouns, we could not use any article. Then thank you. With this, just I conclude the this lecture. Thank you. Thanks a lot.